Cats don't need obvious threats to feel afraid. They don't require danger, violence, or aggression. Often, fear is created quietly, through everyday actions that seem harmless to us, but overwhelming to them. Because cats experience the world through heightened senses, what feels normal to a human can feel unpredictable, loud, or unsafe to a cat. And when fear appears, they rarely express it openly. They internalize it. They remember it. They adjust their behavior around it. This video explores the situations where humans unintentionally trigger fear in their cats, not through cruelty, but through misunderstanding. Once you recognize these moments, you can stop creating fear without realizing it and start becoming the calm presence your cat needs to feel truly safe. 1. Sudden movements made directly toward them. Cats interpret fast, direct movement very differently than humans do. When you suddenly stand up, reach out quickly, bend over them, or move straight toward their face or body, your intention may be harmless, but to a cat it can feel threatening. In the animal world, direct and rapid movement often precedes danger. Cats are wired to react first and analyze later. So when your hands appear out of nowhere, or your body blocks their escape path, their nervous system switches into survival mode instantly. You may notice your cat flinch, freeze, flatten its ears, or dart away without warning. This isn't overreaction. It's instinct. Even repeated small moments like this can teach a cat to stay alert around you. They begin watching your movements closely, anticipating the next surprise. Over time, that constant vigilance turns into quiet fear. Moving slowly, lowering yourself to their level, and allowing them to approach you instead tells your cat something important. You are safe here. Nothing will happen without warning. 2. Loud, everyday noises. You don't even notice anymore. What feels normal to you can feel overwhelming to your cat. Vacuum cleaners, hair dryers, blenders, slamming doors, loud footsteps, or even sudden laughter can trigger fear without warning. Cats hear at a much wider range than humans, and sounds we've learned to ignore can feel sharp, invasive, and unpredictable to them. The problem isn't just volume, it's suddenness. A noise that appears without warning gives your cat no time to assess safety. Their body reacts instantly. Heart rate spikes, muscles tense, and the urge to flee takes over. You may notice your cat hiding, bolting out of the room, or refusing to enter certain areas afterward. That's because fear leaves a memory. The space becomes associated with danger, even if nothing bad happened. Over time, repeated exposure to sudden loud noises can make a cat generally anxious, jumpy, and hyper-aware. Reducing unnecessary noise, offering quiet retreats, and giving advance cues before loud actions helps your cat feel more in control and far less afraid. 3. Blocking their escape routes. Without realizing it, cats feel safe when they know they have options. An open path, a visible exit, or a clear way to retreat is essential to their sense of security. When those options disappear, even unintentionally, fear can appear instantly. Standing in doorways, cornering them while trying to pet them, closing doors behind them, or leaning over them in tight spaces can make a cat feel trapped. To you, it may feel neutral or accidental. To a cat, it feels like being cornered with no way out. In the wild, being trapped means danger. That instinct never leaves them. So when a cat realizes it cannot leave freely, its body prepares to defend itself or escape at any cost. You may see sudden hissing, swatting, freezing, or explosive movement. These reactions are not aggression. They are panic responses. Giving your cat clear escape routes, stepping aside instead of approaching head-on, and allowing them to control distance communicates something powerful. You are not trapped. You are in control. And for a cat, control is the foundation of safety. 4. Touching them when they are half asleep or distracted. Cats rely heavily on awareness to feel safe. When they are half asleep, deeply focused, or mentally disengaged, their senses are relaxed, and that makes them vulnerable. Touching them suddenly in these moments can trigger instant fear. From your perspective, it may seem gentle or affectionate, but to a cat, unexpected contact while their guard is down feels like a surprise attack. Their brain doesn't process intent first. It reacts to shock. You may notice your cat jump violently, swat reflexively, hiss, or bolt away in panic. This isn't aggression. It's a startled survival response. Repeated experiences like this teach a cat to stay tense even while resting. They may sleep lightly, change sleeping spots, or avoid resting near you altogether. Not because they don't trust you, but because rest no longer feels safe. Letting a cat wake naturally, announcing your presence softly, or allowing them to approach you when they're fully aware helps preserve their sense of security. To a cat, safety begins with predictability, especially in moments of rest. 5. Staring at them intently without blinking. Humans often make eye contact to show attention or affection. For cats, prolonged staring means something very different. An unbroken gaze can feel confrontational, invasive, or even threatening, especially when it comes without warning. In feline communication, eyes are powerful signals. A relaxed cat uses soft glances and slow blinks. But when a human locks eyes and holds the stare, the cat may interpret it as dominance or danger. You might notice your cat turning its head away, leaving the room, flattening its ears, or becoming suddenly tense. These are not signs of disinterest. They are signs of discomfort. Repeated intense staring can make a cat uneasy around you, even if everything else feels safe. They may begin avoiding eye contact altogether or watching you cautiously from a distance. Softening your gaze, blinking slowly, or looking away occasionally tells your cat something important. I am not a threat. And that simple adjustment can dramatically reduce fear you never meant to create. Fear in cats is rarely created on purpose. It grows quietly. From sudden movements, unpredictable sounds, blocked paths, unexpected touch, and misunderstood signals. None of these moments come from cruelty. They come from not seeing the world the way a cat does. When fear appears, a cat doesn't explain it. It remembers it. It adjusts its behavior. It becomes more cautious, more distant, more alert, not because it wants to, but because it feels it must. The good news is that fear can be unlearned. Slower movements, softer awareness, clear space, and gentle predictability can rebuild a sense of safety far faster than most people expect. When your cat feels safe, trust returns. And when trust returns, fear has no reason to stay. Learning what frightens your cat, even unintentionally, is one of the most powerful ways to show real love.